Hello and welcome back to my channel. So like I mentioned in the other video, today I'll be sharing with you tips to avoid school burnout. Now this teenage edition. Yeah, even adults can learn a lot from it. And I know that in Nigeria the ASU strike is called off or almost called off. So we're going back to collect. This is also something that you could find useful. So let's get right into it. So, what's burnout? School burnout occurs when you're overwhelmed with all of the things that goes on in school. You have homework, you have tests, you're preparing for tests, you're preparing for exam, you have projects, and you have to keep up with your clubs and everything. You feel like, oh my god, I'm just gonna die. So that's that feeling. That's the feeling of overwhelmness. So, how do you avoid school burnout? The first thing to do is to get your priorities in order. Now, get your priorities in order. By this I mean that the first thing first is your school. Your schoolwork is more important, right? So you have your clubs and other activities. So make a schedule for yourself. So on Mondays, many students don't have school timetable. If you don't have your school timetable, you are going to be overwhelmed. The first thing is to get your priorities, get your school timetable. Know what subject you're going to have each day. This seems so basic, like, oh, everybody, but I'm telling you, not everybody knows. Some students even carry all their books, all their textbooks, all their notebooks to school every day because, I don't know, maybe, I don't know if they feel so late. I don't know how, I don't know why, but get your school timetable. That's the first thing. And then make a list of all your activities, all the activities you're going to do, all your clubs, right, per week. And then as you get them done, you tick. As you get them done, you tick. Okay, this is done, this is done, this is done. Give each priority the required energy. This is what I mean. Now. Your schoolwork requires more energy than other things. So give the necessary things the required energy so that you don't dispense energy on less important things. Does it make sense to you? I know it does. Learn to say no. I know this will take a lot of practice because most teenagers, at this point you want to make friends. So everyone tells you, can we go to the bathroom? Can you go with me to the bathroom? Oh yes. Can you come back to my house? Let's play game. And you have assignment to do. Oh yes. You always say yes. Learn to say no. And then when you say no, be firm. Be firm about it, and then be clear. Now, when you say no, oh no, I can't go with you on Saturday. And don't forget that when you're saying no, you're saying no to the request the person is making. You're not saying no to the person. Like, you're not like casting the person out. Have it at the back of your mind. You're saying no to the request that person is making to you at that point in time. So what I mean by that is that you're not rejecting the person. When they now turn or like a black man, oh, you're rejecting me. No, I'm not rejecting your person. I'm only rejecting the request you're making at the time. Okay? Don't feel guilty when you say no. And don't let people change your mind when you say no. Now, when you feel guilty or you allow your mind to be changed when you say no, you are doing this thing. You are telling this person that your priorities don't really matter because they can be changed. So if you're saying no because you have a term paper to prepare for to submit, why should you allow someone make you feel guilty about it? Now, if you want to explain, that's up to you. You do not need to explain. But if you want to, it's up to you. Like, oh no, I can't go with you to the football match because I have a test to prepare for on Monday. Okay? So learn to say no. This is one way to avoid school burnout because if you're always going to say yes to everyone, you have no time. Really, you will dispense all your energy on things that are not important to you or things that do not even require you to dispense your energy on. So learn to say no. Now, yeah, I know I just said you should learn to say no, but also you should learn when to say yes. You should only say yes when it is the right thing for you or is the right time for you or what you're being invited to is something that you would love to go to. Say yes if you have the time. Say yes if you have the energy. Say yes if it interests you. And make sure that when you say yes, you have all the information you need to make the right decision. So don't say yes with half information and then later you find out that, oh my goodness, this is not something that I want to. Then you'll find it difficult to say no. So make sure you have all the information you need to say yes. Say yes if that request will make you grow as a person. Okay, so know when to say yes. So that's the third thing. Third tip to avoid. Another tip to avoid burnout is to get help when you need help. If you need help, you need assistance to, to get a project done, or you need just be open to receiving help. Another tip to avoid burnout is, it's in line with the first one that we talked about, priorities. But when you're prioritizing, this tip comes in handy. Do not spend all your time on social media. Now I know that you had this the age of Snapchat and TikTok and everything. So when you spend more time WhatsApping, TikToking, and then you don't have ample time for your studies or for other things, you see, you find that you're not stressed. You're not trying to meet up. You're trying to compensate for something you should have done earlier. Lastly, is to carve out me time. You should have a time where you distress, when you just do something that will help you distress. So always have a me time, a time where you just lock yourself in, like, mommy, daddy, this is me time. I need to do something to unwind, right? So you can do an activity a week that will help you, calm down. You could be relaxed. You could just take a, relax in your room, not do anything, not stress your brain, not stress your muscle, just relax, take a nap. Or you could read a fun story, right? Just something fun to help you relax. So create a me time for yourself. For parents watching me, these other tips are going to help you to help your child avoid burnout. Tip is to reassure your child that it's okay to say no. Help your child to engage in fun activities, painting, drawing, to help them relax, right? And also help your child to set their priorities in order so that they are not stressed out. Also, it's also important to reassure your child that it's okay to ask for help. Asking for help is not a sign of weakness. Yeah. So I hope every teenager watching this, hope this helps you in school, and I also hope that this helps you, help your child to avoid burnout. Thank you for watching to the end, and don't forget to like this video and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel. Till I come your way next time, keep living intentional. Bye for now.